welcome everybody to this week's Market Share, the short weekly segment brought to you by MKR, where we bring you all the noteworthy news and updates surrounding digital media and the world today. I'm your host Genevieve, and we've got some cool stories for you today, so let's get started. First up, let's talk about one of the most clever advertising spots we've seen in the last few months. Because of NFL rules, players are not allowed to promote beer, but come on, beer and football obviously go together. So to work around the regulations, Patrick Mahomes is featured in a spot promoting the Coors Light Bear, not beer, while doing random activities like playing golf and watching TV. Every time beer would be mentioned, bear is put in the place of it, which is similar to their effort surrounding the Coors Light, otherwise known as a Coors branded flashlight from last summer. This is an extremely smart play from the brand, as Mahomes is an international superstar after his victory this past winter, and the copywriting is just too good to dismiss. Along with the spot, Coors is also selling golf club head covers resembling the bear, which God knows is also making them some money. This is a great example of going after what you want and finding any and every way around the barrier keeping it from happening. And as Coors continues to increase marketing spend this year compared to 2022, it seems as though we'll likely have more surprises coming. Next up today, let's talk about two brands that are tapping into some important cultural trends for their most recent marketing. Firstly, Heinz. Heinz has been investing a lot of money into advertising this year, from the ketchup-stained t-shirts to the It Has to Be Heinz campaign, to now creating limited-time sauce flavors to go alongside past viral stars to mimic their 15 minutes of fame with the 15 minutes of flavor campaign. Rebecca Black, William Hung, and Kyle Craven, aka Bad Luck Brian, all have their own specific sauce flavor that they will be promoting across TikTok and Instagram. This campaign really taps into drop culture and is also quite based in research. Fast-moving consumer goods research found that 70% of consumers consider themselves adventurous eaters who seek a greater variety of flavors from restaurants and brands. Obviously, this is yet another ploy to get Gen Z engaged in marketing, but I would be lying if I said I didn't want to try their black garlic ranch. Rather than tapping into meme culture, Cheez-It has gone down another route. The new Cheez-It gas station, located in Joshua Tree, is using road trip culture to their advantage. The activation includes Instagram-worthy aisles of branded collectibles, merch, and obviously snacks. And instead of gas pumps outside, the world's first Cheez-It pump will allow you to dispense bags of crackers right into your car. This is a great way to tie back to their most recent marketing push, Want It, Need It, Cheez-It, that shows how Cheez-It fans will go to crazy lengths to have their favorite snack go with them on any and all road trips. While I don't even want to know how much money was spent on producing all of this branded gear, they sure did get a lot of attention from their target market. Third up today, clothing brand J.Crew has opened a virtual store where shoppers can explore current clothing sold by the company, as well as many past catalogs with some iconic fashion choices from the last few decades. A lot of stores have created virtual activations to allow consumers to engage with the product in a different way, even as different as a scavenger hunt through the beach-themed virtual home. Other brands like Alo Yoga, Elizabeth Arden, and Laura Mercier have worked with a company obsessed to create their own version of this activation. And as shopping moves more and more over to e-commerce, brands are truly looking for a way to create meaningful digital touchpoints that will both retain customers and attract new ones. Soon enough, brands will even be able to build their own digital experiences with a tool launched by Obsess. Although they may not be as satisfying as getting to say hi to Rugby the dog in the perfectly preppy world J.Crew has created for their 40th anniversary. Finally, YouTube has lowered the entry requirements for monetization, and we can obviously guess why. As people remain unsure of the future of TikTok, and after Twitch released new restrictions on creator monetization, YouTube is fighting the good fight for consumer loyalty through a significant reduction in the entry thresholds. Up until this announcement, creators had to have 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 watch hours in the past year or 10 million shorts views in the last 90 days. Whereas now you only have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours in the last year or 3 million shorts views in the last 90 days. So the question here is, will this be enough to bring creators onto the platform? Will this actually just turn out to diminish the quality of the content created by compensated creators on the platform? Since YouTube has some pretty favorable monetization opportunities, and considering the regulatory issues TikTok has endured. This was definitely the right time to pull the trigger on this effort. YouTube is also expanding their YouTube Shopping affiliate program, which means that if creators are working with brands, it will be even easier for them to turn that opportunity into consumer action and money for themselves and the brand, of course. So we'll have to wait and see if YouTube Shorts can actually make a big move here and snag more creators away from competitors while still keeping their quality levels up to snuff. That's all for this week's Market Share. My name's Genevieve, and I'll see you all next week. We have more surprises coming.
Let's pause really quick.
Okay. What's happening?
Just
A little
hair.
guy. Thank
Right.
you. Brands are truly no.